We're back, welcome to the show. I'm Steve.
I'm Bootsy. Hi, welcome back. This week we haven't looked at any notes on out, have we? Like, I've got nothing. This week, just gonna see how it goes. Like, just talk about it out, really, see how that goes. Because we've been watching a few podcasts lately, and they didn't seem to be talking about anything in particular other than, I don't know, no really. So, and we've knocked the cunts off and all because it's shite, isn't it?
And I thought the last two episodes we've done, we came quite unprepared as well.
Aye.
And the fucking went married, didn't it?
Aye, so we'll cut this bit, right? Give us a look into it. Nah. Anyway, right, what have you got written, dude? Because basically we haven't really fucking... Normally we're fucking watching, see what's going on in the sporting world, all that, but... so, we haven't really bothered.
What we did watch was the Jake Paul and Tommy Fury press conference.
Yeah, we're gonna get
car crash, wasn't it?
Yeah, we're gonna get... did you actually see? Whoever did it was at Sky Sports. Was
BT,
it?
I think.
BT. You say they've issued an apology for that?
Have they?
Aye.
For what John said?
It must have been, some of the things he was coming out with, like, the Fury star.
I think they should have left him off that press conference. Like.
I'll bend your girlfriend over and do her like a dog.
Nice, he said when Tommy knocks you out, your lass is going to finish it, and then Tommy's going to bend her over and do her like a dog.
Is that what he said? I thought John Fury said he was going to do it.
I think he said Tommy was going to do it.
Oh, fuck.
And then you can even see Tommy was like that.
And
I saw a clip this morning where there's a close-up of Tyson Fury as he starts saying the camera's just zoomed in on Tyson Fury, he's like that, he's looking away from him, and then when he says he goes...
Class,
it was both, to be fair, like, it was fucking class to watch, but fucking hell, aye.
And now he's getting himself carried away, like, and now he's like known for that, isn't he? But like, fuck,
I was kind of worried that, you know, like the Jake Paul and all them, they're gonna be like, why you bring all your family to back you up, kind of just, you know, do a one-to-one kind of thing. But however, Tommy Fury, obviously I get why they do it, because it's gonna get a lot of views if you got Tyson Fury and John Fury there, and that it builds it up a bit, it is a bit of a laugh.
Yeah.
But Tommy Fury did come off quite well, I thought, like, it's like, because usually I'm a bit like, I don't know if he's got the kind of character that they carry, like, or promote a fight, but he actually done pretty well. I was quite
bless him, now, he like, looks bad with his full three-piece suit on, and then Tyson and John's like, tracksuits and that.
I hope he knocks him out, like.
Aye, he will, man. Now I'm laughing at there, so, normally we borrow Steve's lass's headphones, right, for the thing. And then we're getting these other ones in, these Sennheiser things that you see it. That's what I was laughing at. It's behind you looking at. It's not me.
You've got it upside down.
It's shite on there. But
the big clumpy things, like.
And what the Cass's ones, like they're just the AirPods. Aye. But that's them Sennheisers and they're wicked make as well.
Now, like, they sponsored the show.
Aye.
So they set up their headphones for the review and the fucking shite.
Aye, they're hanging it with look. Look, they've got a hearing aid in.
Pretty nice.
Lovely cup of tea. Yeah. You see, November we'd say, man, Australia's just been told that they're getting, what is it, a La Nina summer.
A tycoon.
A typhoon, mate.
A typhoon or a cyclone or something.
A typhoon. But so it looks like we're in for a wet and cold winter, summer, sorry. But it'll be nice because we'll have the tree up the day, aren't we?
Aye. I've just seen like on everyone's Instagram and that, it's like snowing back in England and everyone's putting their trees up and that. Starting to look a lot like Christmas.
That's
one thing I do miss is like proper winter, snowy Christmas time and that.
Aye.
But to be fair, we don't really get a lot of white Christmases in recent years.
In Australia?
We don't get many, yeah.
Nah.
But even back home, like, don't get a lot of snow at Christmas anymore, so it looks like the party's going to be a white Christmas this year, I reckon.
Oh, it'd be amazing, that, man. That'd be class, wouldn't it? Nice white Christmas. Love Christmas, man.
Trees up the day, get the Christmas vibes on.
Aye. Can't wait. I love this. Holiday, man. Fucking quality, innit?
Aye. Do you reckon it's too soon though? Like what's the acceptable time to put up your Christmas tree? Because I know like I usually would wait till the first weekend of December, and I know some people traditionally put it up 12 days before Christmas and then take it down 12 days after or something like that. Like, but just because of all the shit we've got on the next couple of weekends, it just made sense to do it today, didn't it?
Well, because we're getting away for Christmas, so if we did wait until the first weekend of December, we'd only have 2 weekends or something with the Christmas tree up. And then when we get back, it'll be time to take the cunt down, so...
But some of these cunts are on the opposite, the apartments, they've had them up since October and that is far too early.
Aye, 100% it is, but we'll have ours up today and then it's December or Monday or something, isn't it?
Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, right.
What else you got written, Jude?
What else we got on the list here today? We've got, I was saying yesterday it was a Black Eye Friday, and I was saying I never knew a Black Eye Friday was a thing in England.
It's not Black Eye Friday.
Sorry, start that again, cut. We were saying yesterday, obviously it was Black Friday here, and I didn't realise Black Friday was a thing in England. I didn't think I'd ever...
Black Friday's all the sales.
I was never aware of it in England, like last when I used to live there. But
nah, it's always
all the sales.
It's all the sales, and then everyone.
But I was aware of Black Eye Friday when that was the day when everyone used to break up from work, wasn't it? Like
that's the last Friday before Christmas.
Traditionally, that's when everyone breaks up for Christmas and has that 2 weeks holiday. So everyone gets a tune and gets fucking smashed and.
That's why it's like
that's why it's called Black Eye Friday, because everyone ends up getting pissed and fighting.
Is that a thing across the nation, like, or is it just a Newcastle?
I think it's just a Newcastle thing, you know.
Honestly, is it? Surely not. But Black Eye Friday used to be Christmas.
It's probably a thing where everyone breaks up on that day, but I think the term Black Eye Friday is probably just in Newcastle, like.
Aye. Do you think?
Aye. And it was always, we were saying last year, that wasn't it? John O'Callaghan was always on a digital.
Aye.
Good grief, wasn't it?
Good grief, aye. They call it the Mad Friday, you know, in there, but.
Aye. I think my last Black Eye Friday, if it wasn't the last one, it was one of the second last one maybe, it was Above and Beyond, wasn't it? The Sage.
Aye, I remember that. I never went to that one because I went to Good Grief at the Digit instead.
Aye, it was good, yeah, that.
But as if they were in the Sage,
it was classy now, it was a good little venue that. A few of the lads and lasses there, all smiling faces.
Aye. But I've seen an event that'll bring Steeman back into retirement. Because talking about John O'Callaghan and all that, his record label Subculture, they've just announced a Subculture Australia, and it's going to be in Sydney and it's going to be in an arena.
Is it when?
For next year, early next year. That'll be good.
The return of Steam and me carrots.
Oh yes. You should go on.
I will go on.
Right, aye. Big Steam and aye.
Getting anxiety thinking about it.
Aye.
Aye, what else we had in the news?
Hadn't you been reading the Chronicle?
Oh aye. I saw him go on the Chronicle website and just see what's been going on in Gateshead in Newcastle and that.
Actually, should we cut this bit? And I shouldn't remind you about that. And just say, oh, did you see have you been reading the Chronicle lately? I'll be like, no.
Right, okay. Right. Yeah, do you ever get on the Chronicle website or do you follow them on Facebook or all that?
What, from home?
The Evening Chronicle.
The Evening Chronicle at home?
Aye.
I think I follow them bits and all that, but not lately, no, why?
Oh, something's got on me and I just like see what's been going on in the area and that, some funny fucking things, you know.
Aye.
I've screenshotted this headline, oh no, it's in here, from yesterday.
What's been going on?
Listen to this headline from the local. So if you don't know, actually, by the way, the Newcastle, the Evening Chronicle is like the local newspaper, Newcastle and Gateshead. And this was the headline yesterday. Northumbria police helicopter aborted mission after Gateshead idiot shot laser at aircraft.
Why, eh?
Well, there was a helicopter doing the thing. A Northumbria police helicopter pilot was dazzled by a laser light fired by an idiotic Gateshead dad.
Oh, fucking hell.
So he dazzled the helicopter, had to abort its mission. It was just doing some like safety check or something. And had to abort. He's like caught and everything.
Oh no.
He's like fucking 50 odd or something, you know.
It's not called Tommy Boots, is he?
I wonder what part of Gateshead he was flying out.
Chocolate wood.
Aye. He got out when late money.
Aye, probably aye. I remember me dying when I went to Turkey. I fetched me dad back one of them lasers, the banter ones, because you used to get the red ones at home, but then when you went abroad you could get the green ones and you could even see the line going through the fucking air. One minute there, I'm sure you weren't allowed to bring them home. But when I was living in Chocolate, my dad used to wag his dog, and I was like come past the front and all that, and I remember he'd always used to stop and shout up, and if sometimes I'd answer, sometimes I wouldn't even know he was there. But I got him this laser, man, and he was there. There was one night he was shining it through the window and all that. He was like, oh, we're shining it through your window and all that, and he went answer and all that. He'd been doing it for a week. And he was shining through the wrong window now. He was shining through some white fucking every night standing there and shining his laser through the window next door.
That's class.
Aye.
Jesus Christ.
Aye, get his bobber.
I remember like when I was a kid and I was going on holiday with my parents and that, me and my brother would always like get a laser pen and you get it in a pack like that and you get the laser, the keyring and all the little attachments.
Aye. He's getting a
you should go the ends on and like you shine all like a naked woman and all that, like a smiley face and all that, you have no fear eyes and that. You used to come back from holiday thinking you were a bad boy, you'd come back from Spain with a fucking laser pen and a BB gun. You were the boy.
My mum never let us have a laser pen now.
Oh, we weren't allowed, like, we used to buy them and stick them in the
remember, because you used to be able to get them from that shop in the metro, it was called Super Tech.
Aye, I remember Super Tech.
Right next to where the pictures used to be.
Aye.
And there was that bar right there and all.
Metro bar.
Aye.
I was a bar downstairs and I went upstairs.
Aye.
Actually, I just put my belt away now and me and my brother was on holiday with my man and dad one year in Alcudia. We was staying in like a hotel resort. There was like 3 hotels in the resort and like one of those activities for kids and that, right? And me and my brother just went on a mission and went to the top of this lift of the biggest like hotel building. It was like 20 floors or something. Went to the top and was like wandering around the floors and that. My brother's just trying all the doors and that. And Steve's like, yeah, this one's open. I was like, oh, how are Simon Divin? But my brother was proper like naughty and that. I was like, how are Simon? It's a stupid idea. I was like, oh, it's open, let's get in. Went in, it was a proper nice like top floor, like one of the best hotels in the place. Started going through the mini fridge and that, eating all the Pringles. Went on the balcony, we were trying to open all the little bottles of like Malibu and that you get. But we were dead little, only kids. I must have been about 8 and he would have been about 10 or something like that, or maybe he's even younger. We couldn't even open the bottles, so we just floated them off the balcony. And that was like a mountain on the side of mountain goats on, throwing these little bottles trying to hit these mountain goats. And then just raided the place, jumping them down the bed, just trashed the fucking hotel room, you know. I was with like empty packets of crisps, just like drank all the cans of Coke and that. Then was read how I should guard new. Then we were walking down the corridor and we walked past this couple. They were Australian, funny enough, and then they walked in the room as we were in the corner and we heard, bloody hell, someone's trashed the place! We were fucking off Scotland through the corridor. We wrecked a hotel, but he ruined the holiday. What a bastard what Simon was.
Aye. Yeah, I can't see your eyes in the camera now. You came and fucking jerking clock like. I see this fucking Bootsy, that's fucking jerking. Speaking about us,
you came as Canelo.
This is an ongoing shit.
Are they applaud? It's a double of Canelo.
I'm a fuck. I actually did my form with the lad who was the double of him. But
you actually did, you know?
They were fuck, man.
Really?
I was driving to work the other day and it was raining and all that and there was this truck in front of us going slow as fuck, right? So I thought, I'll just go and run them, right? And so I took him and then come back in front of him. I don't know, he was fucking driving on his horn and all that. I thought, oh, I'm fucking can't read it because the traffic light turned on red.
They let that out there,
but that's because I remember, because I didn't get this road rage, me, this fucking But I pulled up next to him, right, at the traffic light. And I could see him fucking shouting on, so I pulled the window down and all that, and he goes, "You're trying to take on the fucking truck in the wet?" And I was like, what's up, mate? I can't fucking hear you talking English there. And he said, "I said you're a dickhead." And I was like, "You didn't say that, you liar." And I was like, I knew Bob walking and all that, and I was driving up, you should have seen him, he was raging on the fucking drill point, he's steering wheel off, I could see him in that. And that reminded us of that time when you fucking nearly burst that blow.
The drivers all ragey as fucking.
What did he call him?
A fucking fucker. I was coming up from the gym one Saturday morning and I was turning right to pull into my street where I lived at the time, and I was like a bloke and he's like 2 kids on little bikes going across the road. So obviously I'm just waiting for them to cross the road before I can go down the street. But there's a bloke behind me who was going, nah. I'm like, can you not see that? There's like a bloke and 2 kids crossing the road. If I went now, I'd fucking mow them all out and kill them. Are you fucking stupid? So I'm sitting there going, he's like, nah. I was like, what the fuck do you want us to do? Like, nah, right, fuck this. I got out of the car, stole it, what the fuck do you want us to do? You daft cunt, you want us to just drive around and fucking mow them all out and kill them, you fucking idiot. He went, fuck off, you fucking backwit. I was like, get the fucking car now. The bloke's been 8 years old. I was pissing
Get the fucking car. Get the fucking car.
Back off, you fucking fat. He's like, are you fucking blind or something? You shouldn't be allowed to drive, you fucking helmet.
Right?
In general though, like Aussie drivers are always up your arse, they'll just like fly out of the road, they never wave when you let them through. It fucking annoys me. And I never used to get road rage at all in England. But like everyone's just in a fucking rush to get everywhere. I'm like, yeah, and everyone's just dead rude and just up your arse playing on one all the fucking time.
I find the Aussies like proper relaxed until they're on the road and all that, and they just become fucking mad.
It's all the big white you drivers.
Aye.
Like him.
I'm literally not. I'm the opposite of you know. It's normally people raging at me.
It's like a truck, by the way, if you're from England.
It's normally people raging at me, big style. Because my driving, I just am in my own little world, popping in the boot and all that. And I'm probably all over the road, you know what I mean? But that's that. But
Newcastle United news, 3-3 against Brentford last weekend.
Oh, aye.
That was bad.
No.
We're not beating Brentford, we're still yet to win a game, aren't we, this
No,
season?
but score 3 goals is still a good thing. But the return of the entertainers, like I says. But I will say how we're going this week.
Arsenal, them are in it.
I will turn them right on.
I saw that, what the fuck's he called, the manager again?
Anyhow.
Eddie Howe's going to be in the because he's got the COVID.
Aye. He's there though.
He's already there, aye.
He's got rid of that.
So I thought he was in isolation, when he was supposed to be, but he's...
See, loads of our pals have had COVID this week.
Have they?
Aye, bad, aye. They caught it from Kev's wedding.
Did they?
Aye, the bad. Couldn't taste off fuck all.
I hope everyone's alright.
Aye, I think they're all on the menu. But aye, Neil laughing at that.
Nah.
Super cold.
No, I hope everybody's alright.
Why aye?
Apparently as well that for the first time in a while the Newcastle squad is very close to full fitness. There's only one player who's like not full fitness, like only one that's injured at the minute or something.
Aye.
So I don't know.
Shearer.
Hi.
Big Shearer.
Aye. Actually, when I was on the looking at football news yesterday, remember obviously Lee Clark, who used to play for the two?
Aye.
So he's back in football management after taking a job in the Middle East.
Aye, Saudi Arabia.
Former Huddersfield Town, Birmingham City and Blackpool boss has taken on the challenge of managing Al Ittihad in Oman.
Aye.
Guiding his new side to a 0-0 draw, 0-0 draw.
I thought you went to Tommy's. Look at him. Lee Clark is back in football management. Fucking Tommy man. Al Nada in his first match. Lovely. Did you say about totally off topic and all that, but the Travis Scott fucking things. When you telling me the other day that they're getting sued, Major, him and Drake.
Aye, because obviously that was that thing at Stampede at that concert, wasn't it? In where like 9 people died. One of them was it like a 13-year-old or something?
Was it I?
Probably young. And then I saw that Travis Scott and Drake were getting sued billions because of it, and I thought, well, how's it?
Literally billions?
Aye, billions.
Have they got billions to give, like? Are the billionaires?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Billions a lot, isn't it?
I don't know.
But I wouldn't have to add a billion.
But and I was saying like, well, how's it there? I thought that people choose to stampede at a concert or mosh pit and all that shit, like how's that on them? But then actually when I looked into it, it is actually their fault. The cast just flicked the fucking thing up there.
Hey!
Wants to be on the show, the lad.
How's this?
And so apparently what had happened was, that Travis Scott was, before the show, putting on his like Instagram or Twitter or something, like saying, oh, like, if you're not at the show, smash the gates down and blah blah and just...
Was he actually?
I was like, he was encouraging people to like break down the gates and all that, and that's what happened. And everyone smashed the fences down and just rushed the show, leading to the stampede or kill the people. But not only that, when it was all happening and people were trying to like let him know, he was just carrying on the show. But the crowd apparently started a chant saying someone's dying, something.
Did that actually?
So obviously you would be able to hear that and just again chose to ignore it or carry on the show or whatever. Maybe just thought it was nothing. And then he was also claiming that he couldn't see it happening, even though it was quite near the front. But at one point in the show, he like pointed out someone near the back who was like in a tree.
Wait a minute, all this like?
Someone in a tree. Someone who terrible at work, and I got it on the internet, on the news sites.
So he's seen stuff that's happening fucking near the back.
So he saw something that's happening near the back in a tree, but oh, something in the tree, and then he's claiming he can't see a stampede that's going on right in front of him.
Aye.
And apparently there is things in place. you know, and he's like apparently said, oh well, you know, it's a show, I've just got to carry on doing it. But there's been shows in the past, like Adele apparently stopped the show when someone had collapsed and like stopped the show and made sure she got help, like sent someone over there to get her. And Limp Bizkit, someone died at a fucking mosh pit at Limp Bizkit concert once.
They died as well?
They stopped the show and told everyone to calm down, and now they've got things in place at mosh pits where if it is getting too crazy, they stop the show and say, right.
They've got to.
Well no, that's just something that they've implemented because they know it's the right thing to do.
Aye.
But so there was loads of things that Travis Scott could have done. Obviously.
So when does Drake come into this? Because
well,
was he on
it's
stage
just
or what?
because it's Drake. I think he might have made an appearance, but I think it's his joint promotion or something like.
AstroTurf.
Aye. Astro World.
Aye.
I think they're just like partners in business or something. It's a joint venture or something. Aye.
Oh wait, there'll be fucking.
Right, so obviously that's delivery. I feel bad for Travis Scott getting sued with Alice, but I'm looking at it actually, he definitely needs to take some accountability for that. Like, like how many people died and all that shit.
Aye. Wait.
If he's encouraging it and not.
Aye, I know, but he's known for. Has he not been done for inciting riots at these shows and that before? Is that, or have I just made that up?
But that's what we're talking about, isn't it?
No, but actually in the past, his shows are known for going berserk. And then some people start.
Tell you what, I'll be swerving fucking Travis Scott concert again when I come to Sydney.
Yeah man, I remember I went to Leeds Festival, right, and I was like, oh man, I can watch the Cooks and all that. I lost all my pals and all that. I was only about 17, 18 at the time, had glasses on and all that. And that was the Cooks when they were fucking minting all that. It was our first album, was Unreal with Naive and all that on. I was a mint album, like the whole album was unreal, and I remember I couldn't even, my feet weren't even there. I'm sure them stopped the fucking show at one point, but I was there, my feet weren't even touching the floor, all the people around us, I was just packed in. I was panicking and all that. Someone came past surfing the crowd, booted it straight in the face, my glasses were bent over my face like that. And I was right in the front and I put my hand out and the security guard pulled his suit and I was nearly bubbling me and I just went straight back to my telephone. Fuck this shite.
Well, I went to Glasgow a few years ago and like we went to see Adele, like who done the what you call the pyramid stage. Like,
it's pronounced Adele, you know.
Aye, Adele. And I think that was the same show that what about in the news where she stopped the show, but she stopped that show we were at now. Where I didn't know if it was one, but someone collapsed me at the back. And honestly, we were crammed in, you know, I was fucking, I don't know how many hundred thousands of people, imagine Adele at Glasgow, right? We were like quite near the middle. And then by the time she came on and it got busy, like everywhere I looked, I was just packed in with thousands and thousands of people. I was like, yeah, I don't know if I like this, you know. I didn't have any space, I was literally crammed in this. I was like, oh yeah. I just had to focus on the stage and try and zone out what was around us. Because I was going to have a fucking panic attack. And then she stopped the show and she went, oh, there's someone up your ass had collapsed or whatever. And they had to stop the show and loads of paramedics went in and like stretch out someone away. I was like, oh yeah, tell this. That's why the next night Coldplay were headlining. I was like, fuck, going back in there, like, I don't give a fuck who's on. So I went to this like little tent to see DJ Premier. Did some fucking hip hop scratching. I was like, loads of space, hardly anyone there. I was like, mo. Primo. In elements, some primo.
That looked
and I was like, fuck Coldplay and going in that fucking.
Coldplay would have been all over the Glastonbury now.
I don't care who it is, I'm not going in that crowd ever again.
Nah. I actually, I think it was you telling me about the reporter who went to interview Adele and all that. And tell them that he hadn't even.
Funny,
But do you know what it is? I was, because that. You know, like Adele's like known for just being like a proper normal lass. I think she's Essex, is she? Nah, she comes across. I'm not sure she's Cockney, isn't she? But so she comes up like a proper normal lass, and then when I heard when you tell me, oh, she said, oh, you aren't using this and all that, it made her sound like a bit of a diva and all that. But I was listening to the radio the other day, and they were actually talking about the facts and all that what actually happened there, and apparently. There's a reporter went to interview her, but he had missed the email with the link on, and it was before the album was even released.
Oh, really?
So it was a genuine mistake that he hadn't heard the thing. And apparently they talked and all that for 10 minutes and they decided not to use it. And then the reporter who made all these claims that Adele was like, oh, you're not using this and all that, and there was a big uproar and he got suspended and all that for 2 weeks. None of that even happened in her. And,
see, that's a classic example of the media.
My point was that I think that people spreading this fake news and all that, it needs to have a proper punishment, I think, like. Because bullshit.
If you think like these reporters and all that, their job is to sell newspapers or to get clicks or whatever.
Aye.
And how they're gonna get it? Just by having the most outrageous
But they're making
stories.
bull- but
Aye,
they're
that's what they do. They just write a load of fucking shite.
But I bet you Adele was fizzing about that because she's like, well, you've made me out to be a cunt there.
Yeah.
When actually it was just a fucking.
Aye.
He missed his email with the link on, and it was like a link to a. It's like, you know, when people go and watch films before they're out, with the pictures, so they can like
review it,
critic it.
critic it.
Aye, critic it, critic it.
It's not the right critic it.
I don't give a fuck.
Back it out.
Yeah, the door just went there, so we're just there, paused in the second day, but yeah, we've ran out of fucking things to tackle anyway, so we'll get the ball in there. The ball out. Oh, that's a good one, like, what celebrity, dead or alive, would you pick to go for a pint with?
Only one.
We fucking say as many as you want, I don't give a fuck,
To go for a pint with. I
Aye.
think Tyson Fury would be good laugh to go
Aye,
for
do you
a pint
reckon
with. Aye, I think it'd be great crack on the drink.
Aye.
Aye, it'd be a right laugh. Just feel like being with one of the lads, wouldn't it? Aye, he's like, I think he's dead down to earth and he's like a lad and he gets pissed with him, but like someone a bit more, like dead or alive.
That's a hard one actually, isn't it, man? Off the top of your head.
I think Jim Carrey would be a fucking screaming.
Jim Carrey?
Aye.
Do you think I?
I don't
I was a
reckon
fucking
he's-
tit, mate.
Do you?
Well, I watch him on interviews, just a fucking divvy.
I think
No, I'm probably
I
wrong.
think he's got like, he's had depression and stuff, you know.
Has he, aye?
But yeah, I just think he'd be funny as fuck. Get a right laugh. Who would you, if you could pick one to go and drink with?
I don't know, because obviously I would like to say Gaza, but I don't want to have a drink with him because he's got issues and that, but
Aye.
maybe he's like, before he had all these issues.
Gaza in his head.
Because I was reading his, you know, like, I didn't read books at all, me, but someone got us it for a present once, Gaza's autobiography, and I sat and read it. And some of this, honestly, I just sitting like reading me book and I like laughing out loud, man, at some of the shit he used to get up to. So I think before he had his issues with the drink, him then.
Aye.
Or maybe it's like who else, like, I don't know, like a pint would lead to other things, wouldn't it? With the likes of like some like footballing heroes like Maradona and that, you know, what a massive band with him, wouldn't you?
Aye.
Imagine going for a pint with him, man.
Your man Gaza.
Oh, nah, aye. That'd be good, like.
Very good, like.
But aye. We'll get a number one in there.
Do you want me to ask you one? Or we'll just ask
Aye,
you, we'll
that's
just fucking see where we go.
What was the last thing you googled? You dirty bastard!
It's kind of gone one or two ways, isn't it?
I know.
It was actually the Chronicle website.
Oh, was it I?
Aye, that Northumbria helicopter that aborted a mission after that gate said idiot. The Sean Lewis went aircraft.
Let's have a look at me.
What's the last thing you googled?
Right there. I'm fucking loading up. Oh, how to change your iPhone settings back onto, because now like iPhone, my phone just automatically thingied through the night.
Updated.
And I got it the next day, and it had all changed in that the internet thing was on the bottom and that. I was like, every time I was doing something, I was like, what's going on, yeah? Fuck shite. Why did you do that?
So what did you Google then?
How to change it back, it's all spelled wrong and everything.
How to change the internet browser back to what it...
I was raging, I was typing it in, how do you change this back, like?
I hate it when they change something that you're probably used to.
But there's
Like,
no
why
need.
the fuck did they, right?
Aye, what was the need for that? But this mix is good, isn't it?
What is this?
Matty O, 2020.
Matty O.
He knocks a good
That's a
mix,
good
isn't he?
podcast as well, by the way. The
Aye,
Matty
aye.
O podcast.
Bang goes the
Bang
bass,
goes the bass.
aye.
If you want to listen
Put
to
the
a
link
podcast, we'll put
Do
the
you think?
link in bio. If you want to listen to a podcast about all the rave scene, they have all the like the MCs and DJs
Aye.
from back in the day talking about like all the scene and how it came about.
Aye.
That's really interesting podcast. That like.
They've got the ones with like your favourite MCs and all that on, which are just Rajis and all that, like were really good stories. But he brings on like older lads from like proper back in the day, like you had Steve and all that on, and these are like interesting as fuck, man.
Aye.
Class. Very like it's really good.
Funny stories and that from back in the day when they were just
Aye.
starting and that.
Did you do the thing?
What thing? I did it already.
Oh, you did it already, yeah.
It's already there.
Wait,
It's in the bio.
It's easy on the camera, eh?
I don't know. But I guess we'll concluded there.
Contingency.
Just want to say thanks to everyone who's been watching. Thanks to all the subscribers. 153 now.
We said, didn't we say, like, when we first started, like, yeah, this is, we're probably gonna get new fans and all that, but we're just gonna do it for the memories anyway. But it says, if we carry on and we hit 150 by Christmas, we'll maybe carry it on for a few months more and see how we can. And we hit it already on 150, so happy fucking days, eh?
So again, thanks very much for all the subscribes, and obviously follow it on Instagram at FILTA. Subscribe. Hit that button there.
Do the thing.
Just did it,
Aye.
And that's it. Thanks for watching this show. We're gonna put the Christmas tree up. Next time you see will be fucking barbels and fucking everything everywhere.
Nah.
Tinsel all over the
Aye,
place.
what about that? Merry fucking Christmas to everyone watching.
Cut. I got shitty cell.